Hello everyone, here is our PechaKucha presentation for EdTech 701, the philosophical foundation of educational technology. Our group decided to discuss about the comparison of constructivism and behaviorism theory in distance education setup. This presentation is made collaboratively as fulfillment of the final requirements for the EdTech 701. I am Ms. Donnalyn Mercado, together with Ms. Dianne Santiago, Ms. Alma Laurio, and Mr. Jerickson Chua to discuss about our chosen topic, the comparison of constructivism and behaviorism. Behaviorism is a theory of learning based on the idea that all behaviors are acquired through conditioning. Our actions are shaped by environmental stimuli. Motivation plays an important role in behavioral learning. Positive and negative reinforcement can be motivators for students. Constructivism is a personal construction of meaning by learner through experience, and that meaning is influenced by the interaction of prior knowledge and new events. In constructivism, learners construct knowledge rather than just passively taken information. Using technology to give students individualized and group data about their performance is an example of a stimulus that can provide the desired response of students who is more dedicated during class and more willing to study outside of the class. This theory makes use of mass media, radio and TV, and one-on-one communication. By using technology in constructivist classroom, teachers will engage students with the lesson more actively, work collaboratively, and develop more complex thinking skills. It includes conferencing, audio, video, and web, and many-to-many communications.
Behaviorism is one of the two dominant theories of learning today. Distance education has often followed behaviorist principles. For example, online software applications provide immediate feedback to learners, thus reinforcing positive advancement in the material. With distance education, it has been seen as a good environment for behaviorist principles to offer such a learning environment. With constructivist problem-based learning activities, learners can construct ideas, make inferences, draw conclusions, and discuss their knowledge in a collaborative online learning environment. For example, mind maps help students to visualize the things they already know and then build and organize that image with new ideas. Classroom management during in-person instruction is challenging. With distance learning, the management of students' behavior is even tougher. Using individual engagement strategies, students can be engaged in learning by providing each student an opportunity to respond through a survey to assess the learning of concepts and displaying a thumbs up or thumbs down during an online session. Constructivist learning environment allows individual learners to build their own meaning. This claim that learners accumulate new knowledge by themselves and the use of this to pile up previous experiences. This theory supports well the style of distance learning where the online instructor is the facilitator in providing positive and motivating individual skills learning.
When it comes to behaviorism content granularity, resources like modules should be self-contained and comprehensive. The teacher is the exclusive source of information. It implies that the content has already been provided, scripted, and specified. On the other side, the granularity of content in constructivism under distance education should be scaffolded and teacher-guided. It denotes that the information is breaking up into chunks in order to construct it using pre-existing knowledge and experiences. Now, let's proceed to evaluation. In behaviorism, objective tests such as identification, fill in the blanks, and true or false are the usual. It's more on memorizing or recalling the content, which is under lower order thinking skills based on Bloom's taxonomy. Meanwhile, constructivism emphasizes the importance of both process and product in evaluation. It focuses more on the subjective tests, like writing an essay to synthesize the information, which falls within Bloom's taxonomy higher order thinking skills.
A teacher in a behavior-based classroom presents the appropriate behavioral response that is desired from students. The teacher provides reinforcement for behaviors. When the students respond to stimuli in the way the teacher desires them to, the teacher will provide a reward. In a constructivist classroom, teachers create situations in which the students will question their own and each other's assumptions. In a similar way, a constructivist teacher creates situations in which he or she is able to challenge the assumptions upon which traditional teaching and learning are based. In behaviorist theory, the learners are more passive in the learning process. All the objectives are predetermined, while the student is tasked with absorbing the offered knowledge so that in the final stage it may present desired and predetermined behaviors. On the other hand, constructivists believe that learning only happens when there is active processing of information, and so they ask students to create their own motives by linking new knowledge to those motives. They believe that students are forced to construct their own knowledge through personal experiences and real events. Behaviorism and constructivism are two major learning theories. Despite their differences, these two learning theories are well suited to the design of distance learning today. Although the various technological tools are primarily designed in the context of behaviorist theory, most teachers use a combination of the behavioral and constructivist design, perceiving the dynamics of both theories in order to satisfy the educational peculiarities of each student. As a teacher in distance education, which one do you prefer? Behaviorism or constructivism? What will occur in the coming years? Are we still dependent on behaviorism or constructivism? Or does a new philosophy will be emerge? The future of educational system is in our hands.